Hello. Today I have my laptop out because I'm doing some numbers. And by I'm doing some numbers, I mean I've already done some numbers because this is my second time trying to film this. Last time it ended up with my tripod collapsing multiple times. So today I'm going to look at Maisto, and I'm going to talk about scale. So Maisto is not a company I'm super familiar with and also not super interested in, but I've bid on big lots of vehicles, and some of them these just come with the Hot Wheels and Matchboxes. And out of curiosity, I opened two of them. Well, these are the only two I have, just to see what they're like. So this one, I'm actually going to lower my phone a little bit because the brightness of my computer, my laptop, is distorting the light balance. So this is a premium model. As far as Maistos are concerned, this is called their All Stars, and this is their basic model. And I'm going to look at the basic model first. So just looking at the casting, the body itself, it is fairly good. It's not amazing. It doesn't get too many details, but it gets what it has to have. It's there. Yeah, this is a Hummer H3. It's got some pretty detailed printings, like marginally. You see here, like all the stripes right there is pretty good. You see the H3 there, like very details. It's pretty impressive, honestly. But it doesn't have a lot of them, which is alright, except for it doesn't have lights, no plate, no lights in the front either. So that's a con as far as I'm concerned. But overall, it's fine. I don't mind not having a ton of deco. I usually prefer cars that's cleaner looking anyway. Got a metal body, plastic base, plastic wheels, and the wheels is a big problem. First of all, they don't look that great. The chrome look, it's not doing for me, at least not on this Hummer. And the thing is, it's also super thin. Like, look at this. This is ridiculous. Meh. No. It's definitely not as good as a Hot Wheels, but I think few $1 cars are. It rolls. Not great, but it does roll. So that's that. And Maisto, like I said, also has a premium range. I don't know if this is like the most premium they go. Oh, and the Hummer, you're not expecting like perfect scale from $1 vehicles anyway. Hot Wheels don't do it. Matchbox don't do it. Especially with like larger vehicles, SUVs and trucks and all that, they will be slightly smaller than 164, and certainly this is as well, which is not a problem. It's basic as $1. Kids are buying this to play. They're not being collected. Well, no one's gonna, not to knock on myself, but no one is gonna collect them for like a premium collection anyway. But this is the premium. All Stars. This is the 2014 Corvette Stingray. I unfortunately don't have another. This is the C7, the 7th generation of Corvette, and I don't have one from another brand to compare it with. Not that I have a H3 anyway, but that's fine. It is, as you can see, this thing is really pretty. Like, it's really nicely detailed. You see the detailed Corvette logo up front. You see the stripes. A little dust. It's not a print problem. Like, it's really well detailed. It's a paint gloss. Is really good looking. Even it's got a detailed interior and even got printing for the seats. Gorgeous backlights. Corvette logo again. It got some really good looking exhaust pipes. Metal body again. Oh, and it also got mirrors, which is really nice. I think apparently these things go for $3, but I haven't seen it in store, so don't quote me on that. And this is kind of what I would call like an in-between premium. It's got a metal body, it's got a plastic base, and it's got rubber tires. The tires are really good. Like, the wheels on basic, my soles are terrible, but these look really good. What is the problem though? I do have a problem with this car. It is way too big. And the only reason I care that it's way too big is Maisto marketed as 164. The model I got has like already has half of the car cut, so I can't really show you that. But if you look up online, All Stars and even this specific Corvette model, they are marketed as 164 on the card, and this is not 164. Like I said, I don't have like another C7, but I have a C6. This is the Auto World. This is a basic Auto World model, and Auto World are famous for being true 164. And in real life, the C7 is only a few centimeters longer than a C6. Sorry for centimeters, but I think it's when we're talking at this scale, centimeters make a lot more sense. And I know my fingers are not exact, but you can see this is the Maisto is significantly longer than the Maisto is significantly longer than the Auto World vehicle, and that's actually get scientific. Let's actually do some numbers. I actually measured this and I compared it to how long the car is supposed to be in real life times 64, but like this is proper 164. But looking at this one, like I said, I already have the numbers. Around a Corvette C7 measures 4,493 millimeters. Again, just makes sense in this scale to use millimeters. And this is my second time filming, so I already did the math. 4493 divided by 64 is 70.2. So this should be slightly longer than 70 millimeters, slightly longer than 7 centimeters, and slightly longer, it means less than 1 millimeter longer, way less than, much less than 1 millimeter. So, well, how long is this thing in real life? You can see, this is, starts here, starts here. I think this is a good point. And I'm gonna push it up against the wheels to make sure this is actually parallel, and look at that. It is almost 7.5 centimeters. It's almost 75 millimeters, and this thing is supposed to be 70 millimeters. So this is much larger than 164. And if you put it against the like I already did, if you put it against the Auto World, they should be roughly the same size, and they're obviously not. If you put it next to a Hot Wheels, they're obviously not the same size, and that's problematic. If you market it as 164, I expect it to be 164. Otherwise, just don't put anything there at all. Just say it's a premium release, and it's fine because it looks really good as a model, but it is so not 164. Actually, let's do the math. Because why not, right? 4493 divided by 75. That is almost 160 scale. That's how much it's larger. It's actually like 159.9. So actually, this is pretty close. And considering my ruler is not precise, this is a very good 160 model. Just call it 160. There are 160 models out there. Like, this is not 164. So sorry for the math and the rambling. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my look at Maisto Basic and Premium and my problem with scale. So thank you for watching.